This is an instructional video on how to export your invoices out of the Wastedge software suite into the Myob accounting package. So firstly we head over to the invoicing area, and I already have a batch that's been pre-created there. If you need any instructional videos or information on how to create invoice batches or invoice setup, please see our other videos available on YouTube. So basically, over on the right hand side here we have a action drop down box, and within there will be the ability to download an Myob batch. In that download option, it will create a zip file in an Myob format available for you to download. So in this batch here I have 3 invoices, and I try and get them over to Myob now. So I click on Myob download batch, wait for the file to be created, and there it is. There, it's finished. There's 2 attachments. One's a log file, which we don't need for this exercise, and the bottom one is the Myob invoice batch file. So I'll click on that to download it. It prompts me to either open it or save it. I want to save that, so somewhere locally on my computer. Okay, I'm just saved that. I can close this little temporary window now. At this point, the Wastedge side of things has been done. It's produced the Myob file, and now we need to hop over to the Myob software package. And if I go to the file menu, first I'll just go to the sales register, and you can see in there that I don't have any invoices for the period that I'm trying to import, which is the 1st of the 2nd to the 20th of the 3rd. So I now go to File, Import Data, Sales, and the Service Sales option is the one you pick within Myob. From there, you want to set your import file format to tab delimited. We do produce a header record, so we set that to header record. Duplicate items we reject, and we identify customers by their card ID. Hit continue, and need to find my file that I just saved. Okay, now the import data window then brings up, on the left hand side we've got all the fields that have been read in by Myob from my file, so it's found the header record, and over on the right hand side are the corresponding Myob fields. So the easiest way, this is a matching process now, so we have to match up the fields on the left with the fields on the right, so it knows where to import the correct columns. The easiest way to do that is just press this match all button down at the bottom, and what that does is it's going to match pretty much all the fields up correctly, but depending on your version of Myob, whether it's a later version or an earlier version, there might be an occasional field that's out of line, and if that is the case, you need to click on the individual line and match them one click at a time. So I'm just going to scroll down here and verify that all my columns line up. They're looking pretty good. The most important ones are the ones with the little hat symbol here and the asterisks. I think if we go back to the top, sorry, they're all hat symbols. sorry, there are some asterisks there. So account number, amount, and including tax amount are mandatory fields. They all line up. The rest are optional. Now, the one tricky bit to remember when you do your imports is once we've matched all the fields, you have to unmatch the last name, the co/last name field. Otherwise, Myob, even though you've told it in the screen previously that you want to match by card ID, it will still match by the company last name field if you leave that on. So that's a tricky step that needs to be done every single time you do import a batch. As I say, if you forget it, it will match it via the last name instead of the card ID, which is not what we want. So at this point here, we're pretty much done. We're going to hit import, and it's either going to be successful or fail, and it'll let us know that. So I'll press import now. We have our results. It's got 3 records imported without errors, 0 records skipped, and no warnings in this instance, which is a success. So if we press OK there and we go to the Myob sales register, we can see our 3 invoices, and if we just click on one of them, we can see all the details that have been set up and produced in Wastedge have come over successfully. So that's all there is to it. If you need to any other information on how to set up your descriptions, customize them, how to set up your GL accounts, they will be done in the invoice setup video, not covered in this video. Another thing to mention, if you do get any errors or warnings, the way you find out what went wrong is Myob produces a Myob log file, and that's going to be in the folder that you have your Myob installed in. So if I just hop over to mine now, it's just on my C drive in an Myob 185 folder, and you can see there that the Myob log file gets produced whether you're successful or any of the invoice importing fails. And if you double click on that, it will give you some information. So if there are warnings or errors, they will have Myob error numbers and descriptions within this file. So you need to be able to find this file in those instances, fix the errors, and re-import the batch. It's a good idea to take a backup of your Myob database before you import any invoice batches. There's no real easy way to reverse a large invoice import batch procedure. You have to delete the invoices within Myob one at a time. Even if 3/4 of the batch is successful and only a couple fail, it's easy just to reverse the entire batch, fix up the problems, and just download and re-import the whole exercise at once. Okay, that's it. So hopefully that was useful to you. If you need any more detailed information on other parts of invoicing, like invoice setup, customizations and things like that, please see our other videos available. Thank you.